MyPoints has changed a lot since I last talked about it, and not everything is for the better. But if you use it the right way, it can still be worth it as a way to earn some extra money on the side completely for free. In this video, I will reveal what actually works, what to avoid, and why some new features might surprise you. And make sure you stick around to the end because I'll share a small trick most people overlook. Something that can help you earn even when you're not actively using MyPoints. In case you don't know, my name is Michael and I have tested hundreds of different ways to make money online. And I have talked about MyPoints before, but things have changed a lot. Some for the worse, but also a few updates that could make it easier to earn if you know where to look. So in this updated MyPoints review, I'll show you the best and the worst ways to earn on MyPoints right now, based on my own experiences and opinion. So let's get into it. So let's start by going over who can join MyPoints, and it is a platform you can only join if you live in the US or Canada. If you don't live in one of these countries, then luckily I have a lot of videos about options that are available worldwide, so then you can just go and check out my channel instead, or check out a video here in the top corner with options that are available for many different countries. But if you decide to join, you can see that you can get a welcome bonus of $2, and you see here it will be rewarded once you have confirmed your email. So this is one of the first big changes since I last talked about it. It actually used to have a higher joining bonus. It used to also have a $10 joining bonus because you could get that if you used a cashback offer within your first months or different other bonuses also. So the bonus now is lower than it used to be, but it is in some ways easier to get then. Also, you can not only join the website, it also has an app both for Android and iOS devices you can easily earn from the phone. So that's also a good thing to know. But let me now log in and then we'll take a closer look at exactly what you can expect, how you can use it, and whether it's worth it or not. I am now logged into MyPoints and it is fairly easy to get an overview. I must admit that I think the design is a little bit outdated. It hasn't really been updated that much compared to many other get paid to sites, but it's still fairly pleasant to use and easy to use. And one of the methods that I think is best to use in here is the cashback offers. You can see here there's a shop where you, for example, can go to all the stores, and here you can scroll through. You can see they have thousands of partners, and that's one of the advantages. So you can see also how many points you can win up to or earn up to when you use these. So you would, for example, just go through, and if you were going to spend something in one of these shops anyways, you would just click here and then you can go through this link. You can read all the conditions there, what you will get the cashback for. You can click and then it will open the website, and if you shop there after clicking the link, then you will earn cashback, these points into your account. So in this case, for example, 2 points per dollar spent on that platform. So if you're going to spend money anyways, it can definitely be a great way to get great savings. However, one thing I've noticed is that there are more partners now that, for example, has this points not available than what it used to be. There's still a lot of them where you can get points per dollar, as you can see, but they have also started having more like this. So that's just one thing to be aware of. But as you can see, there are still a lot of partners and a lot of also popular brands you can go and shop to. So you're probably going to shop anyways in some of these brands, for example, even Amazon there, American Eagle, all these different ones here. And these are just the partners they have starting with the letter A. You can see there's thousands of partners here. So it's very possible that if you ever shop online that they have a partner here that you would sometimes shop from, and then you can get cashback here. And you can also use the deals, because then sometimes you can find special deals for some of these partners also, which can also be a great way to get some potentially good savings. Another thing I want to go over is this magic receipts, because this is also quite interesting. That means that you can upload any in-store receipt and then you will earn 2 points just by uploading it. You can also go through here and add to the list from some of these different shops. You can see, for example, from Walmart, and if you add this and then you actually end up buying it, then you can earn up to 480 points for this particular one. You can again click it and you can read the exact options or the exact conditions here. So this is also something pretty cool that you potentially can earn extra with what you were going to spend anyways, and this is actually in physical stores, not only online, and that's definitely something I like. Another thing I want to go through is these travel deals, because if you ever travel and book travels, then they also have cashback on travel, and they have a whole section for that. I haven't seen many cashback options that have that, and you can see that means that when it comes to traveling, often it's quite big money we spend, and even if you, for example, get 6 points per dollar, and we'll go over the value of points a bit later, then it can add up, and this is likely money you were going to spend anyway. So I do like that they have this special category for that. They also do have other ways to earn here, for example, surveys and some games and some other options here, for example, search and earn, where you can potentially win just by searching using their search engine. So they have other options, but I just wanted to focus on these cashback options because that's what, in my opinion, are best on MyPoints. If it comes to, for example, surveys and games, then there are better options. I, for example, will leave a link below to a list I have of the best survey sites in different countries, and I also have a list of the best ways to earn by playing games. So I'll also leave a link like that below so you can find more information about those, because if that's what you're interested in, then I recommend other options. But for these cashback options, the magic receipts, and also the travel deals here, that's where I think MyPoints is mainly worth considering. But before deciding whether it's for you or not, let's go over the payout options, because that's of course also very important to be aware of before deciding whether it's for you or not. So when it comes to the payout options, it does have quite a lot of options. You can see currently it has these 140 rewards. Just be aware that it's not necessarily 140 different rewards, because some of the gift cards are mentioned several times just with different amounts. But you can easily use the search filter here. You can also use this by card value, so you can see the lowest threshold. And this is one thing that has also changed. It actually used to have quite a few options here in this $1 to $5 range, but at the time of recording this video anyways, they do not have that anymore. It used to have some that were as low as $2 or $3 for certain gift cards, but now you can see most of the gift cards starts at around $15, and also PayPal, you can just search for that here. They did used to have a threshold of $10, but now it is actually $15. So they have increased the payout threshold for most of the payout options, and that's just something to be aware of. It's still fairly reasonable. Of course, personally, I like it lower. I think 10 is reasonable for PayPal and for some of the gift cards, but still, it's definitely doable. It's just something to be aware of, so you can't get paid as fast as you used to. But it definitely does have many reward options, and I do like that aspect of it. But before we wrap up, here's a small tip that can really boost your earnings, especially if you're using the magic receipt option. So one simple way to boost your earnings is if you use magic receipt and, for example, upload these receipts, is that you don't have to just use MyPoints. Most people don't realize that you can actually upload the same receipt to other apps, for example, like Fetch Rewards or Receipt Hawk. These apps usually don't conflict with each other, and stacking them can then let you earn multiple rewards from the same purchase without doing any extra work other than just uploading it again. It's a very simple trick, but it adds up fast, especially if you already shop regularly and scan receipts anyway. So if you're using MyPoints, then don't leave money on the table. Use it with other legit apps and double or triple your rewards with basically zero effort. I also do have a list on my website of the best receipt scanning apps, so I'll leave a link to that below, so then you can get more inspiration of other apps you can use together with MyPoints to boost your earnings like this. So to sum it all up, MyPoints is a legit cashback and get paid to site, and it's still decent. Some things are not as great as it was a few years ago. The payout threshold is a little bit higher. The design could use an update in my personal opinion. But it does have a lot of different ways to earn and a lot of different rewards to choose from. And if you focus on some of the unique earning methods, it can still be worth it as an extra app and website, in my opinion. And I would also love to hear your opinion. Have you used it before? Do you find that it's better or worse now? Please share in the comments below. That would be great to hear. And also, if you have any questions, just ask. I will make sure to get back to you. And if you do want to join it, I will leave a link below to a written review I have on my website. At the top there, you can find the join link and easily get started. I will also leave a link to a list I have of the best cashback sites, so you can see if there's some alternatives you might want to join together with it or instead of it. So make sure to check that out below. And also, if this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.